Cancer, hey, what's going on, you all? My name is Antoine, and I want to welcome you back to the House of Luminance. Cancer, let's go ahead and get into your energies in love and romance. More so surrounding the person that you're the most connected to. We want to see how they're feeling about you, Cancer, all right? This could be for my Cancer suns, moons, risings, Venuses, but then also for maybe the person here is that's connected to the Cancer, okay? Because ultimately, kind of this message is like about them. Anyway, let's see how your person feels about you, Cancer. All right, so we have legal matters. All right, and then under the deck we have addicted. Oh my lord, is this something toxic, Cancer? We have addicted, and then we have legal matters. Okay. And then, okay, but then we also have getting clarity here in anger. All right. So things could be getting ready to take a change here in this situation, Cancer. Hmm. Cancer, your person could have some unhealthy habits. Okay. They could have their own things that they're dealing with, like as far as substances go, however you want to take that. I do feel like maybe they have moments where they're kind of doing good, right? They have the getting clarity. So it's like they have moments where they're kind of doing good, and then moments when they're kind of, off the wagon. Cancer, I feel like I'm not even going to front with you. I feel like they may be getting ready to make something final with you. They may be gearing up towards that, but it's not because of anything that you're doing. The way I'm feeling this is it's like they're kind of honestly they're kind of upset that like you're beginning to see through them, okay? And it's a little bit of they're upset that you're about to see through them, but then it's also they are kind of ashamed because they're having to like accept this truth. And what is that truth? Well, let's see. So, I don't know, it just feels like some of you cancers are dealing with someone that does have issues with addictions and going back and forth on those. Um, you could I mean, it's not to say, Cancer, you could be sick of it too, right? And you could be ready to, do what you need to do to balance out things in the situation, which could be getting ready to, divorce this person or separate yourself from this person in whatever capacity. But it could very much well so that this person could be getting ready to do that as well as a way to push you away. I hate to say that. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, let's go ahead and see what this is all about here, Cancer. Oh, well, okay, justice. Yeah. So again, I mean, it's basically the same card over again. um, I mean, Cancer, you also could be dealing with a Libra, but you don't necessarily have to be. Okay. Also, what I'm also picking up with that energy there, with that card being there doubled. And I take it that way. It's like, okay, this, like I said, this person may be gearing up to like take some sort of legal action against you, like divorce or whatever, I don't know. But that also opens up the opportunity for you to have like a countersuit. I know this feels very specific. I'm sorry, but Louis, sorry, y'all. My dog is looking out the window and just growling at the people walking by. He's not a people person. Anyway, um, yeah. So I just feel like whatever move they're trying to pull on you, Cancer, legally, like you can equally pull that same move back to counter it. Um, ugh, it's just it's messy, or it has the potential to get messy here. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups. So yeah, okay. See, Cancer, what it is I feel like you're the one that's actually pulling away and withdrawing emotionally, and you're not necessarily investing in this anymore, and this person feels triggered by that. But it's what they're doing when they feel triggered is exactly what's making you pull away. Okay, okay. The Ace of Pentacles here at the base of your message. Okay, Cancer, this person would really like to just maybe start over, in some capacity. Okay, it's like they want to redo. All right, maybe after things get settled, maybe there is something that needs to get settled legally between y'all before there can be some sort of renewal or starting over. Okay. um but at the same time, though, Cancer, it just feels like it happens on a cycle. Again, this person has moments of clarity, but then they get back into whatever they get into. Okay, this also could represent something that is very significant between y'all two that would need to be, fought over legally, which is why it's like both of you guys are like lawyering up to a degree, or becoming knowledgeable about the law in whatever capacity. And then now we have the Queen of Swords. So, yeah, I mean, there's your lawyer right there. There's your lawyer right there, Cancer. Um, Cancer, I believe this is again you exhibiting this Queen of Swords energy, feeling very much like I see through it. I see through the game or the cycle, you know? And I think that you're needing to, you may be needing to take legal action to protect yourself and your assets as you make your separation from this person. And this person knows that, but this person also can't stop doing those things that are making them, circle the drain. And then they also have the nerve to want to lawyer up too. But, I guess they have to protect themselves as well. I mean, after all, there is a very important asset that either both of you want, or it's something that, either both of you want or you both want control over it. Okay. The High Priestess is showing up. So, Cancer, I definitely feel like with the High Priestess energy, like this is you doing the right thing. I know this message is intended for it to be like how this person feels about you, but I don't think that this person really clearly can feel anything about you. It's more so it feels like you're trying to get through to them, but you can't ever get past their You can't get, like, you can't break past the wall that their addictions, put up. And then when they do tear those walls down, it's like you don't, it's like you have anxiety about when it's going to be different again, when it's going to be the other way again. Okay, because now that part, remember we had that angry. Oh wow, the next card under that was heart and knots, which says unsure about partner, emotionally confused, mixed signals. So yeah, I mean, like, you are confused about this person. You don't know how they truly feel because everything is a mask. Either they're, fucked off, they're, messed up in the mind, they're high, they're drunk, or whatever. Or if they are sober, like, they're mean and just resentful. Who wants to put up with that? Certainly not Cancer. All right, let's go ahead and see what else we need to know about this situation. Okay. Okay, the Four of Wands. Wow, the Four of Wands right on top of the Four of Cups. I do think that there's a time that they did want this to work really bad with you, Cancer. I think they wanted this. I think y'all have. This is a relationship where you guys may have already reached certain milestones anyway. Okay. You did build a foundation with this person, but then it feels like it plateaued. Mm. Mm. Once the emotions begin to plateau in the relationship, Cancer, it feels as though this person began to start looking for a way out at that point. I think this person had been dealing with things, maybe some things that you knew about, maybe some things that you didn't. But ultimately, after they've reached certain emotional and physical milestones with you, it was those very same things that they struggle against that started to make them look or take a step back, zoom out a little bit and, like, take a step back. And then ultimately they found out that they just were not happy. Okay. Listen, what I'm hearing here with this death card is, like, it's like they're destroying this relationship because they would rather protect this, right? Like, this back and forth. Listen, this person may deal with, like, some mental issues, and I'm not even lying. And I'm not qualified to diagnose anybody, but I do feel like this person could be dealing with some back and forth, like hot and cold. Not, it's deeper than that. It's like more so under the influence, okay, and then recovering from under the influence, and then back and forth into that. There is a very transformative, like, dark energy that your person is walking through, Cancer. And I'm not trying to make you sympathize with them. I'm just telling you what they're going through and how they're feeling about this connection. whatever it is that they're trying to, whatever asset though, whatever thing that they're trying to protect from you, or trying to keep from you or keep control over, um, they're going to have to leave that behind. If they leave you behind, and they're going to have to also leave that behind as well. Okay. So you're definitely going to succeed in that matter, in that legal matter. Yeah. The 10 of swords. So, I mean, and then that, and that's that. And that's that. It's like I hear Cancer saying, so like, what do I do now? Well, you reemerge. You step into new spaces with your head held high. That's what you do, Cancer. We got the world card here under the deck. Let's go ahead and see what else we can find out for this energy here. What advice does Cancer need to walk away with here? Okay, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. All right, so regardless of who's next, this is a sign that says, you are worthy of having a next. Okay, this doesn't have to be the end all be all. Yeah, it's the end all be all for this relationship, but it doesn't have to be the end all be all for, your you, for any other relationship. In fact, this relationship didn't end because you wanted it to end. This relationship ended because this person could not get their this person couldn't handle themselves and couldn't get themselves under control. Ooh, new love, true love. Ow. So yeah, I love it. I love it. This is really a sign from spirit just saying that you do not have to, like I said, you step into new spaces, into new territories, well seasoned from the lessons that you've learned. And, you leave all that behind. You just leave it all behind and keep an open mind. Okay. True love is still out there. Someone that's going to be fair to you is still out there. A new person may already be stirring up your romantic feelings, is what that says. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and let it go here, but please let me know down in the comment box below how everything is going. Cancer, thank you so much for your time. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next message. All right. Bye.